Manchester!
Why are we going to Manchester?
Because I'm going to a wrestling thing and you're finally coming with me. 8 years in the making.
Yeah, we're on the road. I'll turn the camera around in a minute. But here's what I'm going to be working on. Hello. So yeah, as you heard Scott say, we are off to Manchester for a wrestling convention.
Yeah, it's called For the Love of Wrestling, so I get to meet wrestlers. If I want, I can get autographs. There is like Q&As, there's panels, there's vendors. There is a live wrestling show and an after party, but I didn't buy tickets for them. I just want to meet certain 5 people and be happy. Because, well, yeah.
So yeah, we're off to Manchester and I am going with, because I've made Scott go to so many yarn things that it's only fair that I finally go to one wrestling thing. I have brought 3 different projects with me, so I thought I would just do like a little vlog to kind of record how much I can get done on a 2-nighter away event thing. So yeah, you guys are coming along with us, so I hope you enjoy.
Bye!
For now.
For now.
Good morning. It is an ungodly hour on a Saturday.
When have you been up since, babe?
7.
Why have you been up since 7:30?
You,
Be more specific.
your wrestling thing.
There we go. You're supporting me in my wrestling for once.
I am an emotional support wife.
You are an emotional support wife. And if you think this is an ungodly hour for a Saturday, try and get up this time every fucking day of the week.
No, you're okay.
Yeah, I thought so.
So I got this finished on the drive yesterday, literally about 30 minutes outside of Manchester. So this cluster is where I started in the car journey, and then I got round, and I even got a row of single crochet. Again, I do American terms. So if I really badly put this up, you can see roughly the scale. So that's going to make a really good baby blanket. So I'm really, really pleased with that. And let me just turn the camera around and we can have a wee chat. Good morning.
Hiya!
You've already seen his pretty face. We are outside of a convention hall somewhere in Manchester.
The BEC, for anybody that's of interest. Bowler's Expedition Centre.
I have a crochet project with me today because I wasn't sure how they would take knitting needles. So last night I got maybe about 20 rows done on my mum's sock, so I'll show you that later. I've done a really terrible job of recording so far, but today I've got little minis for like cotton, and I'm going to be making some Battenberg squares.
Hi again.
You could just see your head kicking past.
Sorry. I'm checking the queue. It finally opened, but probably still waiting in the car for another 5-10 minutes. If my bladder will allow that.
That doesn't need to be on YouTube. Don't go anywhere else with that. So yeah, I'm gonna be I'm gonna be working on little mini Battenberg squares when I get bored, because that will happen at some point today. That's no shade at Scott, but we know this is not my thing. I am here as an emotional support wife.
Yeah.
But once we're back at the hotel at some point today, I will show you the progress that I've made on my mum's sock. Again, it's maybe about 20 rows. But yeah, we're probably going to get ready to head into the exhibition centre, and I'll maybe show you a wee bit of that just to include in the video. Might not be anyone else's cup of tea, but some of you might be wrestling fans. So until then.
Wrestling!
the hotel and I thought I'd show you the progress I made on my mum's sock. But the lighting in here is terrible. So we'll try and work with what we've got. So I was about on row 12, so maybe about where the green and the white is. And I got this done last night when I wasn't too tired. So this is the progress I made on the sock. And then, I have to put the camera down. Nope, I'm not. Babe, can you open that, please? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks. And here is what I done at the convention centre. So I got 1 square, 3 squares, 4, I think there's a 5th one. The brown one I'd already done. So I got 5 squares done at the convention centre today. I brought way more yarn. Oh no, I got 6. I got 6 done, which I'm really pleased about. So these are squares that would be in the Battenberg, only a lot bigger. I think the Battenberg is only like 3 rounds, whereas these are 6. And I brought way more yarn than I could possibly need. Not that it's focusing, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. So I'm going to craft a wee bit more, and I think Scott's going to go for a nap.
Damn right.
You tired, babe? No. And we got caught in a hailstone, and I'll include some of the footage from that because it was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a long time since I've seen hail that heavy. So yeah, 6 of these done in a couple of hours. I think I'd say I started crafting around 11 a.m. I didn't craft the entire time we were there. We were looking around some of the stalls and eating. But yeah, 6 is not bad. So we'll see how much more I can get done tonight and then the drive home tomorrow, and I'll check in with you again later on.
Sell them on and make someone's day. Sell to members all over the UK with the bids down. With no selling fees, all the cash is yours.
Hello, it's me. So I thought I would check in now that we are officially home, back up in Scotland, in our comfortable flat where our lovely comfortable bed is. But I thought I would check in and show you everything I got worked on this weekend. So as you know, I finished the blanket. Again, I was about here, if not a wee bit earlier, because I didn't put a marker in when I started on the blanket in the car, but I got a good couple of rounds done, and it is a decent sized baby blanket. So that's what I worked on the drive down, and then I worked a little bit on the sock Friday into Saturday night. Well, Friday night. And then Saturday was at the venue. Excuse me. Saturday was at the venue, which is where I worked on these, which is 6. They're actually fairly sizable. I'd take one out, but I'm not going to be able to do it easily one-handed. So yeah, I worked on those 6. And then Saturday night, I worked on these 6. And then today on the drive back, I went back to the sock I'd say I was kind of like round about here. I was about 25 rows in after the cuff. So maybe the yellow, maybe somewhere in the pink. And I was working on this quite happily to get this to 36 rows. And then I started the heel flap and gusset. And then Scott asked if I could get him a drink. So my job in the car is snacks, drinks, and music. And I went to put my other needle, my other DPN, like into, like, just sit in the yarn. And like I went to put it in. Let's see if I can get this to stay up. Like I went to do that with just the needle, like the extra needle. And I swear to God, it literally just went ping straight back out. And I was absolutely convinced it had gone onto the floor. And I couldn't find it. I could not find the knit needle at all. So I gave up. And at this point we weren't too far out from home. And so this is when these two got worked on. And I literally got that one finished as we pulled up and parked outside of the flat. So all in all, I think that is a really good amount of work for like a weekend. Not really like full crafting time, because I don't think I started crafting until like an hour into the car journey on the way down. And then, as I said, like I wasn't only crafting at the event. I was walking around, I was perusing the stalls and listening to some of the Q&A. So yeah, I think that's a really good amount of work for the weekend. I'm now home. I'm gonna put this video together. Scott's away up having a nap because bless him, he does all the driving. I don't like driving very much. So yeah, I'm just listening to my audiobook. I'm probably going to try and get the heel flap finished. And then I'll see. I don't know if it's because like when I'm crocheting, like I have the yarn tucked in here and then I fold my fingers over it and I hold them down. But like my pinky is really sore. But I've also, I don't think it's going to focus on my thumb. No, it's not going to focus. I've got a small cut. No, it's not going to work. No, definitely not going to work. I've got a small cut on the inside of my thumb where I've caught it on the Hayas. No, they're not Hayas. That is Chalgoos. So, I don't know, because I catch it every time I purl. So maybe that is not the right project to be working on. But yeah, I just want to say thank you for joining this random, this random video for the weekend away. So yeah, I will get a podcast up eventually. I just took a bit of a step back. So yeah, I'd put myself on camera as well, but I look like crap. It's been a long weekend. I am very excited to be able to sleep in my own bed tonight and have a very peaceful night's sleep without other people running up and down the corridor and slamming doors shut God knows what time in the morning, and just my own bed, my own pillows, my own duvet. Yeah, very much looking forward to it. But anyway, I'm rambling now. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until the next podcast episode, I will speak to you then. Bye.